Good morning, y'all, and happy Wednesday. I wanted to share my opinion on this Lindsay Clancy case. And there's a story going around that a gentleman ended a wedding 2 weeks before because of the opinion of his fiance of the murder case. Before I talk about that, I just want to say I have 3 children. My oldest is 24, a girl. My son is about to be 20, a boy. And my youngest daughter is about to be 18. And I personally have very briefly experienced postpartum depression. When I had my first daughter, I didn't think it existed because I didn't even though I was 15 years old, I didn't experience that at 15. It wasn't until I had my youngest, my third child, that I experienced postpartum depression, and it wasn't toward her, it was toward my son. He was 2 at the time when I had her. And there was a brief moment where he was like taking a bath and I saw myself like suffocating him. I saw myself shoving something down his throat, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm seeing myself unalive my child." So I called my oldest sister that was living out here at the time, and I'm like, "Please, can you take him for me for a day? Like, cause I'm gonna unalive him if he stays here. Like, I just knew he wasn't safe with me at that time." And she says it was only a one night, but it felt like a week. I promise you, it felt like she had him for a week. But it seemed like that was all I needed. I was still young and frustrated and hormonal and all the things, but I didn't struggle with the postpartum depression for long. But it did come for a brief time, and I understand that feeling. But I also understand that murder is wrong. What? So I said all that to say that this gentleman, if this story is true, he made the right decision, in my personal opinion, because like he said, like it says in the message, in the alleged text message, "How can I trust you as the bearer of my future children, that you're not going to use the excuse when you get tired, when you get overwhelmed, when you don't want to do this life, mother and marriage anymore, that you're not going to end the lives of our children because you don't want to do it anymore." And it really, a lot of it, if I'm honest with myself, a lot of that depression stemmed from selfishness. It stemmed from, you see you see her talking about this Clancy chick she's the victim. It stems from, it's all about me mentality. That's what a lot of depression is. I don't care what nobody say. I've been depressed. And I was depressed because I couldn't get me off the brain. I couldn't get how hard things were for me. It wasn't about the children. It wasn't about how I could, serve my children, what it was their needs were. By the grace of God, their needs were still met. But it wasn't about them. It was about me. That's when I was the most depressed. The irony, right? When you so selfish, you're depressed and you still ain't taking care of you. But nonetheless, this woman unalives her children so strategically. She's going to strangle them with exercise equipment. How convenient. But that's what my thoughts are about that. If you are in a situation, this is why you have to have these discussions during the dating stages of world events. Whoever you're dating, ask them questions. Be mindful of how you share your opinion. But if their thoughts and opinions and values don't match up with yours, end it immediately. Don't take anything too small, because every opinion they express in the beginning, it will manifest throughout the marriage. So if anything they say or any little opinions they have that you are not in agreement with and don't match with your values, and it gives you that icky feeling that you're uncomfortable with in your spirit, listen to it, obey it. The Lord is warning you. But these are all red flags. That young man, if in fact this is true, is smart. Look, you in agreement with this woman unaliving her children because of What? Hormones? Stop it. Leave immediately. Run the other way. Because yes, he's absolutely correct. This woman would be the mother of your children, and if she, I think I'm gonna go off on a tangent a little bit, but I think a lot of men and women rush into having families. All the children were back to back, not realizing, oh, this actually takes work. Oh, he actually has to work. I'm here by myself with the children. This isn't as easy as it looks on TV, right? A lot of people don't take the time to think about themselves, to take care of themselves before they rush into a marriage and start having babies, or just start having babies. And you know what's so bizarre? I see this problem more with married women than I do with single mothers. How is that? How is that possible? Single mothers who are actually by themselves. Actually. I don't see them unaliving their children to the extent of these married women that's supposed to have men that are working, taking care of typically, not in all cases, but taking care of the greater financial burden. All she got to do is take care of the kids. But you got single mothers got to work and take care of the kids. What is that? Please help me understand. Help me understand. But yeah, that's a thought I had. But yeah, as a married woman, even as a married woman, taking care of children is difficult. It's hard. And we both worked. It's not like I was a stay-at-home mom. I did that for a very short period of time. Not long at all, but I worked. So, I don't know. Maybe getting a break from the children and working is the best thing. Because that's what a lot of times what work is. You're getting a break from the children. Because raising children is harder than any job you'll ever do. So these people that try to discredit women for being housewives and, being stay-at-home moms, that's why she going crazy, because raising them kids is harder than a job outside of home. It's the most difficult job. And I've done both. So listen to women when they say they need help. And women, if you need help, get help. If you feel crazy, if you feel like your mind you're losing it, let somebody know, like, I'm going to unalive these children if you don't help me. I had to do it. It's a thing. But I don't defend her. No. She looks cold-hearted. She looked like she got tired of being a mother and decided this has to end today. That's what she looked like. It wasn't about nothing else but her. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts. If you've experienced postpartum depression, if you've been with someone who experienced postpartum depression. You're watching Marjorie, your dating coach for Christ. I love you guys. Bye.